Hello everyone, good to have you back. This is my fourth video about the Zeiss Ikon Contaflex Pro-Tessar lenses from Carl Zeiss for the Sony E bayonet. Today I will introduce you to the Pro-Tessar 4.0 85mm. The 4.0 85mm Pro-Tessar is an interchangeable lens head for the Contaflex 3 and 4 and was introduced in 1956. It can also be used with the Rapid, the models Super B and Super BC. It consists of 8 elements and accepts 60mm filters. Its weight is, all values are approximate, self-measured, 280 grams. Together with the hood and filter shown here, this combination weighs 362 grams. The length of the lens is 5.3 centimeters, its diameter is 6 centimeters. With the hood and filter attached, the combination is 9 centimeters long and 8 centimeters in diameter. Add to that the length of the adapter, which is between 4.2 and 7.4 centimeters, depending on the distance setting. The 4.0 85mm was replaced in 1961 by the 3.2 85mm Pro-Tessar, which has the same connection and filter size and also consists of 8 elements. A cementing error often occurs in the front lens elements. The cement that holds the two front elements together tends to fail at the edges, leaving an effect that looks like oil on water. Minor defects do not affect imaging performance. In my first video you can learn all about the necessary adapter, and I have also given you the address where you can buy the adapter in the description of the first video. Without the cementing defect, the lenses are excellent. Of my 11 lenses, 4 are affected by this defect. What you get is pure glass and metal, engraved markings filled with paint. And the Zeiss Ikon filter I use with the lens is of the same quality. The lens hood shown is also made of light metal and not plastic. The adapter is also made of metal. In addition to the rear lens group, which is actually built into a camera, it also consists of a helicoid, which is also of very good quality and allows focusing. The feel alone makes this lens a clear purchase recommendation. I simply enjoy taking pictures with this lens on my camera. But what about the optical quality? First, I would like to show you unprocessed RAW files and videos taken with the Sony A7rIV, an extremely difficult task for the lens due to its 61 megapixels. Then, as always, I'll show you processed files. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel and enable channel notifications. Thank you. As expected, it is not possible to get solar stars with this lens. The aperture is located in the rear lens group and is therefore the same for all Pro-Tessars. However, like its brother, the 4.0 115mm, the 85mm performs very well in the area of chromatic aberration. Only the color fringes in the water droplets are annoying. The shape of the aperture is clearly visible in these two test shots. The bokeh, on the other hand, is fantastically soft at aperture 4. Depending on the subject, the bokeh is soft or a bit harsh when the aperture is stopped down. I like the 4.0 115mm better in this discipline. Here is a close-up example. In my opinion, the bokeh in this composition is quite harsh and restless. In this example, the aperture blades are clearly visible at f5.6. Once again, the distortion correction is exemplary. This aberration does not need to be corrected by software as it is not significant. Here is a sample series of different aperture settings taken from about 3 meters. The camera was mounted on a tripod and the self-timer was set to 10 seconds. This lens works best between f-stops 8 and 11. Aperture 16 can also be used, but at f22 the image sharpness decreases significantly due to diffraction blur. As you can see, the image was underexposed at f22. I could not verify if the camera made a metering error or if this behavior is due to the design. Image sharpness is poor at open aperture, mainly due to high spherical aberration. I would only use aperture 4 at close range, where the sharpness is acceptable. At long distances, however, the image appears flat, low in contrast and blurred, so I would not recommend this aperture for long distances. At close range, about 1.20 meters, stopping down one stop helps keep the center of the image sharp and rich in contrast. At aperture 4, the center of the image is a bit softer, but that may be the attraction for some of you in the portrait photography field. This can create an appealing vintage look. The lens also delivers very good results at close range when stopped down. I recommend aperture 11 for the best possible image quality. I really like the bokeh in this example, even when stopped down. The blue background looks very soft and smooth. Vignetting is still clearly visible at f5.6. However, it is easy to eliminate in post-processing your digital files. My clear recommendation is to shoot in RAW format, as this is the only way to achieve extensive, high-quality post-processing. I filmed this scene with the Pro-Tessar 4.0 85mm on a Sony A7rIV at aperture 11. My recommendation after this test is, if you only need one telephoto focal length, 85 or 115mm, then I would go for the 115mm. For my taste, it offers the better overall package, especially an unsurpassed sharpness already at open aperture in the portrait range, which the 85mm does not achieve. The 115mm is also easy to find used, but it is bigger and heavier. Decide for yourself. At the end of the video I would like to show you processed RAW files that I shot with the Pro-Tessar 85mm, adapted to a Sony A7R IV. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Stay healthy.